Hi, this is Madhvi, and I'm just making this very quick video to kind of answer some of the technical queries that I keep getting about this book. I'm really grateful that you guys are really liking my book and downloading it, and it's awesome. I feel so great, and but the thing is that I keep getting all these queries which are pretty technical, and so I just hope I can answer these queries here in this video. First of all, it's an ebook. Okay, I know some people are confused whether it's a regular paperback or hardback book, but it's not. It's an ebook, and I know I'm just a very regular person. I don't have the kind of money to make the kind of I know it's easy to self-publish these days, but I was just experimenting. I suppose at some future date when I do put out the maybe I'm thinking about it. I might just put out the regular book. When I do that, maybe making I should be able to make it available on Amazon or something. But in the meanwhile, this is an ebook, so just bear that in mind when you're buying it. And so here's a very quick guide on what you can, how to go about buying the book, and what you should expect to happen once you've bought the book. First of all, yes, you have to click on the yellow buy now button to start the process to buy the book. And once you've clicked on that, you should go to a screen where you see something like this. Those of you who are coming in from Astrolock, and those of you who have downloaded the sample from my site, you should all have a discount code or a coupon code. And see where the red arrow is pointing, that's where you go and put in that coupon code. Make sure you click on the apply button there, so that and then you check and see if the price there is something less than 19.99 over there, right? Once you've done that, once you've gotten your coupon code in there, make sure now the second thing you do is to click on that yellow checkout with PayPal button, where the green arrow is pointing, and that will start the checkout process. You should come to a screen like this. Now, if you have a PayPal account, you can put in your password and details where the green arrow is pointing, click on the login button, and make a payment with your PayPal account. But here's the thing, you don't have to have a PayPal account. If you don't have a PayPal account, again, it's fairly straightforward. Just click on where the red arrow is pointing, where it says pay with a debit or credit card. And when you do that, you should see something like this. It's a very typical standard screen where you put in your card number and details. Now, don't worry, I don't get to see any of that. Okay, so PayPal is super, super, super secure. I don't get to see any of this. It's just what PayPal needs to process the payment. So if you don't have a PayPal account, this is what you can do. Just make a payment using your debit card or credit card. Then in a little while you should get an email, right? This is important because it's an ebook, so you're going to have to download it, right? You will get an email, and in your email you will have this link. Okay, I've blurred it out because I've just taken a screenshot from another email, but this is it will be a proper link. You click on that. Now make sure you do that, because this link is valid for 48 hours or 4 times, whichever comes first. So if you're going to click it, like if you've clicked it 3 times, the fourth time, the fifth time you will get an error. Okay, or if you have crossed 48 hours since I've sent this email out to you, you will, if you click on that link, the link will have expired. So if that happens, email me. Okay, on the off chance that it actually does happen and if the link is expired, email me. I'll send you a fresh link, so don't worry about that. But here's the thing, try to get it in as soon as possible, and the email comes in fairly straightforward. You should get it like within a few minutes of your purchase. So click on that link, and you should go on a screen like this where you can download that zip file. Now, either where so see those two places where the red arrows are pointing, you can click on any of those to download the zip file. make sure you know this is a zip file, right? So you will have to unzip it, usually either on a Mac or on a Windows computer. If you once you've downloaded, all you need to do is double click the file and it should unzip it, or right click and say unzip, or open archive, or I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't have a Windows machine as such, or I do have the Windows thing on my virtual machine, but I don't really use it much, so I don't know. But on the Mac, all you need to do is double click it and it will unzip the file. But let's say you can't figure that out. In the email that you've gotten from the previous screen, the email with the download link and everything, there is a link down below for an app called Stuff It, which is also both for Windows and the Mac. You can download your version and it's a free app, and it will help you unzip the file. Windows also has the Win Unzip, or I don't remember. My goodness, it's been so many years since I've used Windows. Okay, so the point is that there are a bunch of free apps which you can use to unzip it, or just try double click thing. That usually works on most computers because it's all kind of built in nowadays, and unzip the file. It is a zip file, which means that there are 3 or 4 different files in it all together, and it's all kind of compressed together. So it's 273 MB. So just be patient. I know with nowadays there are, download speeds are pretty quick, but just be patient. There's a lot of images, high resolution images that I've used in this book, so you can see it properly on your screen. So that's kind of made the books a little heavy. Right, now once you've downloaded it and unzipped the file, this is what you should see in your, in the folder there. First and foremost, you will have the PDF file. Now this PDF file you can use it on your computer, right? You can just double click it, and if you've got Adobe Acrobat Reader for PDF, usually on Windows that's what people use. If you're on a Mac, you can use either Adobe Reader, or you also probably have Preview, which is a built-in app for reading PDFs, and you can read this PDF file on your computer. Now, as far as I know, Adobe Acrobat has also created apps for smartphones and tablets for the PDF thing. So you can actually install that app, and maybe have read this PDF on your smartphone. However, here's the thing. Now, if you have a smartphone or a tablet computer, you probably have an e-reader app in it. If the e-reader can read an EPUB, see the .epub file format, then you're in luck. Or if you're on a Mac or on the iPhone or iPad and you have iBooks app, then the EPUB version is what you're going to need, and you can use this version you can just copy this version over into basically on the Mac. You just drag and drop it into iBooks, and then syncs over to your iPhone or iPad. Or if you just have a iPhone or iPad, then I believe through iTunes you should be able to transfer this file over on your device and read it there. This is the EPUB. The third one is the .mobi format, and that is for your Kindle device. So if you've got Kindle, or the regular old-fashioned Kindle or the Kindle Fire, then this is the format, right? In the email that you receive, there are links to a bunch of videos where they show you how to transfer the file from your computer and onto your Kindle, because emailing this file onto your Kindle will not work, because the file is fairly huge size wise. So it won't attach to your email. So that's the problem. But otherwise you just with the USB connector, just connect it to your computer and drag and drop it. The video shows you how. I don't have a Kindle, otherwise I would have made a video of it. But that video does show you how to do it. And so that's your .mobi format book there. And finally you have this. This is these are just 2 pages of PDF handouts. One is for the card story, one is for the spread statement. You will need this to do, if you're going to work through the cards and do the exercises that are kind of included in the book. Basically, for working through the card story and then working through the various spreads, you can use this in your journal. Just print it out and use it. So, or you can feel free to kind of, get the basic idea, modify it a little bit if you like. The point is just, go with what makes you feel good in terms of the handouts. But yeah, they are there as a basic kind of template for you to work on. Yep, and that's about it. Once you have these various formats on your device, just start reading. And I hope that the book is really, really useful for you, and it's really helpful for you. And I hope that it helps you do better readings. And yes, please email me. Let me know what you think, what you feel. If you need any guidance, any help, any advice, anything at all, just email me or get in touch with me. So, just I like to hear from you guys. What you think. It's really something. It makes me feel good. Just knowing that you guys are working through the card stories and the spreads and stuff, and how it's actually coming together for you. It's really nice to know and hear. Okay, and thank you so much. And that's my heart, saying thank you from my heart, all of you. And I hope this little video was useful for you, and it hopefully will is gonna help you. Hopefully the technical issues were covered. If not, just email me. Okay, right, thank you so much.